We say welcome back to African Colonization TV and Biafran History. In this our channel, we give you the latest things happening around Nigeria, Biafra, and around the world. In today's topic, title, Terrorists Mapped Out 3 Yoruba Communities for Destruction in a New Letter, Nigeria in Panic. So, in this video, it is about the issue of the terrorists, the Fulani Hismen or the bandits, those that is moving around, buying people left, right, and center. Now they have now mapped out 3 communities in Yoruba land that they are going to invade very soon. And in this video, you are going to see and you're going to watch it by yourself how everything is going. So don't skip any part of it. Try to watch it to the end because this our man, Okocha, is going to explain to us a lot, because this letter you are seeing, it is the letter the Fulani, the bandits sent. We don't know, we don't used to understand. Sometimes they will say Fulani, sometimes they will say bandit, but all of them are still the same. So because it is the same idea, the same ideology, and the same thing they are doing. Because whenever they come, they use the way of, before they started in a way of hate farmers clashes. Now it has now turned from herdsmen to different something. Now they have now taken over the whole state, the whole country. So the situation of the country, it is out of hand. It is out of hand. But what is there is that the government will be claiming that they don't know what is happening. They know everything that is going on in this country. They know. How can a terrorist write a letter to a community, to a state, and the governor is there, police is there, everything is there, and then once those people come, they will attack, and then after everything, they will go, nobody will hold them. And the worst part of it is this, is that whenever the villagers now organize themselves and retaliate, then what you will be hearing is that the defense is not in your hand, that you don't need to carry arm against people who want to come and kill you. It is the police duty or the soldier duty. You now that attack the people that want to attack you, you will find yourself in prison. In fact, the whole thing is very, very annoying. So I will allow you to watch the video to end. Don't skip any part of it. As about to watch, like, subscribe, and make sure you share the video, let others see things going on in Nigeria.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Friday, February 13, 2026. Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining me in this video. This is a danger alert, and I'm happy that the communities affected are not playing games with it. They are taking it serious. The data you are seeing on the screen was written by the National Terrorist Association of Nigeria. Nigeria is the only country on earth that I have seen who have terrorist association. Yeah, it is existing. And I can tell you, beat my hand in my chest to tell you that people in government are funding them. Now, after the issue of attack that happened in Guru community that led to so many Christians being locked in the church and burned in the church, you know, what happened is not something that we should be saying all the time. However, remember that I've been reporting time with that number that these terrorists are still around. Nothing prevents the government to go after them if they have the intention to go after them. So we have established that the government knows about this and they don't want to do anything about it. So this has been a pattern. Now, the data they wrote to 3 communities now, because after the attack that happened, a lot of communities started resolving to their cultural lifestyle of doing voodoo charm to make sure if these people come that they are going to withstand and kill them. Now, in this letter, the terrorists admitted that yes, we hear that you people are strong, but we are coming anytime soon to strike. In a normal country, in a country that is, having sane leaders, all these things will not be happening. Terrorists will not be sending letters and they will execute it. And if you don't understand how these people used to write letters, you better pay attention, okay? As I said before, I have 7 letters documented. Like this one, I will still document it. I will still keep it. So anytime these people are writing letter, it is the same pattern, okay? The same pattern. Now, let's go and understand what they wrote in the letter. By the way, the person who wrote it is Sanufi. Sanufi is the writer of this letter, whether it is the secretary of the National Terrorist Association. What is the purpose of these terrorists? The purpose of these terrorists is to bring Sharia to Nigeria, okay? So I will explain deep and deeper things that is unfolding in Nigeria. Now, this message is from Nigeria Terrorist Association, NTA, okay? Then the second paragraph there. Our motto, we kill, we kidnapping. The person wanted to write, we are kidnapping, okay? And we destroying. He wanted to write, we are destroying. Then the third paragraph there says, no town or place that is scared us to destroy. Like that can scare us to destroy. Like there is no place that we scare them not to invade and destroy, okay? Then 1, 2, 3, the fourth paragraph there said, we search and gathering information, okay, before we raid. Don't mind the way the terrorist is writing it. You know, all these people I am surprised that they can even put on something. They have never been to school. But the people who went to school are in the offices sponsoring them. Now, the next paragraph said, we search and gathering information before we raid. Now, we heard about this town. Era, you people strong and have many powerful men to face our organization. Be ready for us at any time, any date. Nothing concerns us about your oracle or powerful. We left Kayamandoko government. We moved to Era, Inaja, Aho, and town surrounded. And they put on their signature there. See. All right, let's go into the analysis of this very, dangerous alert. This is a danger alert. First of all, I would like to let you know that there is no man born on earth who will have this audacity, who will have this authority to be sending people later after the massacre of more than 200 people, including locking Christians in the church. After they have done that, they are telling you that we have done with this community. We are moving to another community. And they mention the communities they are moving to. And as I speak to you, they have surrendered the villages. But everybody just keeping quiet? Which kind of trademark is this, Nigeria? No, this is too obvious. Now, I want to shock you. I am not a fan of Erufai. I have Erufai files. Okay, I'm not his fan. But Erufai, Babadati Ahmed, and 4 other persons, there are 6 people I have their videos, who came to national television. Before someone could come to national television to make pronouncement, meaning what he's saying is true, because he knows that if it is not true, they will come after him. Erufai, Babadati Ahmed, and this rest of people said that Tinubu is using Rebadu to pay these people. And day before yesterday, we saw what happened. Erufai said Rebadu sent EFCC to intercept him at the airport. I think what Rebadu should do is to respond. Is Erufai saying the truth? Is Babadati Ahmed saying the truth? Are you paying the terrorists? Is Tinubu paying the terrorists through Rebadu? Have you ever seen your celebrities talking about all these things? No, they won't talk about it. They are telling them now, Tinubu is paying terrorists through Erufai. Now, Tinubu's government did not come out to say, no, what they are saying is false. They didn't come out to say it. Like, how do we get here, folks? How do we get here? How do we get here? If anybody tells you that this is just normal, when this thing started before, they were telling you that it was herders and farmers clash. We were here telling you people that this is not herders and farmers clash. Now it has turned to later, writing data to people. It has turned to data, writing data that they are coming to kill people, they are coming to preach Sharia. We know that this thing has always been and it will remain Sharia. Just expansion of Islam. That is it. There is nothing more, nothing less. There is no narrative they didn't set to international community and all this news media, BBC, especially Al Jazeera. They were pushing it. There is a way, there is an extent. In fact, you can lie to so many people, but not all the time. That answers it all. Not all the time. You can't continue to pretend. You see, as many that are saying that this Nigerian, let us build it, let us do this, like you are wasting your time. We all, including me, we are wasting our time. You know why? Because these ideologies, you can't kill an idea. You can't kill an idea. Extremism is an ideology. You cut it off. You cut extremism off. You don't kill extremism. Are you going to kill everybody? No, you are not going to kill everybody. Now, you see, the United States can succeed to destroy terrorist camps, but they can't destroy terrorism, which is extremism. in people's mind. They can't destroy it. Because many people who welcome the US soldiers are part of the people who are even funding these terrorists. El-Rufai just told you that Ribadu is paying these terrorists. Now, if you are looking for maybe proof of what El-Rufai said, El-Rufai may have the proof of what he said, but the thing started becoming reality to people when Ribadu's office admitted that they illegally give guns to Meiti and other people. The same Meiti and that the US is now calling terrorist organization. No, I want you to match everything and connect the dots. It is time for people to think. The danger is here. Unless people start cutting this thing off, like we need up to 7 countries in Nigeria. Let them go and partner with anybody to protect themselves. If not, little by little, you see if these people succeeded in annexing Kwara, part of Kogi, Niger State, there is a place they have carved out. Yoruba dominated area of Kogi State. You saw what they have been doing before. You have been hearing what they are doing there. Niger State. By the way, Niger State, the terrorists have vowed that schools will not open there. Okay? Don't you even think twice when you see them abducting school children. And helicopter was up, painted green, white, and green. Why abducting the school children? Okay? If you think that the things we are saying is not enough for you to understand, go and listen to the confession of the teachers. AIT, Independent Television, they interviewed the teachers. The teachers confessed the helicopter was up. Why is Nigeria government doing this? Because of Islamization. Like, who does this? They came to attack Enugu, the helicopter was there. In Kwara, helicopter was there. Those state people are complaining that this helicopter dropping terrorists. The following day, they will start attacking them. Niger State, the helicopter was there. What is it called? Borno State. Zulum said these people are using helicopter. Like, who owns this helicopter? The Nigerian government are colluding with these people. There is nothing you will say. Who owns this helicopter? Now, the surprising thing that links government to abduction of school children is a state terror. That links the government to the abduction of school children in Niger State was who made the call. About 17 senators were crying on the Senate floor. Who made the call? Who made the call till today? Who is talking about who made the call? The government made the call. They ordered the military to... Military cannot take order from somebody who is not superior. Come on now. We are all learned in all these things. Military officers can't take order from anybody. You saw when this Navy officer, Yerima, and Wike was exchanging. Okay? Yerima was telling Wike that I can't take order from you. I take order from my superior. So, those military officers were called from their superior, from the office of the highest office in this country. And they leave. After leaving, they brought Nigerian helicopter condor to come and kidnap school children, put them inside motor helicopter, was monitoring them. In this country, you all are quiet. You are all mute. Right from that time, nobody talks. Nobody. 2027 is what they're after. Like, if an angel entered, is it not 4 years? Is it not 8 years? Then after that, what happens again? Are you going to kill terrorism? You can't kill terrorism. You can kill people, not terrorism. Get this fact well. What these people are doing, they don't call it terrorism. They don't call it a bad thing. No. What these people are doing is not a bad thing to them. For them, they are doing it for God. They are doing this is a culture, customs that can go with a common law that we practice. And that is the basis why we are asking that the ultimate solution is that way Yugoslavia, went. And everybody is now peaceful. Nobody is disturbing each other. Nobody's fighting each other again. Everywhere, peace, tranquility. We want peace. We want progress. And we know the solution. And the solution does not require money. You are buying these weapons for nothing, buying helicopters for nothing. Kunde Olawumi told you people that, listen, Nigeria government can do everything that they could because of insecurity. As far as they know that is not the solution. He made a statement in his interview in 2022. Oh, no, that was 2023, yeah. 2023, when he was talking about, the collusion of people in government. He said, yes, they know that is not the solution. That is why they are doing it. Buy Tucano jet, buy this, buy that. That is not the solution. The solution to it is the sponsors of these people who are in the government. They imported the Fulani militia into the country. Like they slapped the whole Nigerians. People who thought that they are intelligent. It's a slap on them. According to Dumeje, as far as this country is concerned, we are all illiterate. How can group of people imported over 1 million terrorists? They admitted that they imported it to remove Jonathan. How? And everybody, we are just mute. Nothing consensus. Like, black man. Black man. We will continue to say this. We are so wicked, self-centered. Like, only my own, my interest. That is the reason why they can't even put mouth. I saw someone yesterday saying on Arise News that 3.7 million are in the IDP camp. Where did you get the figure? Where did you get the figure? As far as November 2025, it was 4.7 million Nigerians that are in the IDP camp. Close to 5 million. And that is the number we are holding. So don't cut 1 million people out of it. So for you to understand the kind of Islamic war, religious war going on in Nigeria. People who are in the refugee camps because of Russia and Ukraine war, they are not up to 5 million. They are not up to 5 million. Like, the world is going bad. This is crazy. The terrorists are now sending letters to the community. We are coming to do this. We are coming to do that. So, prepare. Even though we don't care about your juju, we don't care about your oracle. Like, the audacity is what scares me. The audacity of these people. Come on. Like, nobody can do this if they don't have somebody in the highest office. I remember when police arrested, that was 2021 though. That was 2021. So police arrested these Fulani people. They were carrying dog, and there was a series of kidnapping that happened that time. I'm talking about Agbo in a Kafera constituency. This thing happened. So police released these people the following day. In fact, we don't even know what happened again because they did not sleep. Whether they sleep in the police cell, I don't know. The only thing we hear was, call came from above. Like, call came from above. Like, if you capture some of them, they will tell you that take me to police station. Take me to police station. They know that a call is going to come across. This is just an agenda. This is just an agenda. People are doing it. They want to continue to be doing it. But, for those of you who read Bible, Hosea 4 verse 6, my people are destroyed because of the lack of knowledge. My people are destroyed because of the lack of knowledge. And the one that baffles me are the intellectuals, so-called intellectuals. Yeah. They don't even know the problem. Talk less of the solution. Everybody wants to proffer solution because of money and interest. Everybody wants to come out to say this is it, this is that, because of money and interest. But hey, pay attention. The solution has nothing to do with gun, military, this, that. It's a process. Yes. I understand that you have to make everything to be peaceful through strength. All these terrorists will be crushed. Yes, they will be crushed. But crushing them does not crush the idea. So after crushing them, divide Nigeria. Like me, that is what I'm expecting from every international community who want to help Nigeria. Crush these terrorists. Crush them, but you can't crush the idea. Just do division. Let everybody go and, take care of their territory. It's so bad. It's so bad. Anyway, if you're from Era and all these communities, don't take it for granted. Don't take it for granted. Remember what they did in Yerwata, what they did in Jos Plateau State, the Christmas Eve of 2023. Look at what they did in all these places. They used to send letter first. And at the end, police, as usual, we always disappoint. I will continue to tell you what it is. Don't get it twisted. Nigeria is on the verge of Islamization.
Oh yes, it is only God that will help, and that will help the Christians living in Nigeria. It is only God. This is a man. Imagine the man that came out and started claiming that how will Remi Tinubu, how will she went to US and they start campaigning for Donald Trump to send his soldier into Nigeria and to send them to the north. They should not be sending the soldier to the north, that they should be sending them down to the southeast, that in Igbo land there are many terrorists there more than other parts in Nigeria, that the Fulani, they are not terrorists. That in fact, he said a lot of things. If you hear him you will start asking yourself, is it a human being that is saying all those things? For you to see that how those people are, they are the main people that is sponsoring all those things, and they are the main problem we have in this country. Um, and imagine the type of letter they sent to these states. Now this man have come out and start defending them, start claiming that all those things, it is nothing. That sending soldier to the north or sending soldier to the Kwara, or all those places that the bandit is destroying everything, it is a wasting of time. That you should send it to southeast. We should send it to IPOB. That IPOB is also a terrorist. So he talks a lot of things. He talks, but at the end, the government, they will not do him anything, and they will leave him, and they will start claiming that he's in Nigeria. He's so this and that. So many things is there, and then at the end, they will tell you that they don't know what's going on. And this same thing is the main reason why Mazam Kano saw all those things at the first time. Then he made his security, which is ESN, to defend the land, to defend the farmers, to defend those who don't have power to defend themselves. Because if you leave the governors to do it, they are puppets. They are loyal to all those people. In fact, once they come, they will do anything they want to do and go back. Once you hear them, they will claim that Nigeria is one. Nigeria is this, Nigeria is that. It is only a strong power that can defeat all those people. But if it is not, and you leave it to the hand of all those governors, they are going to do nothing, because the people that is sponsoring them, the people that put them there in the office, they are the people that is causing this problem in the country. So they have no power to sanction them. They have no power to do them anything. That is why this election now is coming. As election now is coming, everybody's fighting hard how he will get his power back in 2027, and that is their own aim. They don't know if you are leaving, they don't know if you are not leaving. So that is how it is. For you to see all of them that claim that they are leading you, they are not leading. They are just leading themselves, and they are leading those terrorists and bandits that are occupied everywhere in the country. So as you are watching, like, subscribe, and share the video to go and let others see things going on in Nigeria.
So guys, the Northerners are getting angry after Remi Tinubu came out to say that Nigeria needs more of the United States airstrikes. This Northerner who attended this interview was seen saying, why is Remi Tinubu saying that America should bring more airstrikes to the north? Why not the southeast where IPOB is? So guys, these people don't even understand the level of harm they've brought on Nigeria. The Northerners don't understand the level of damage they've caused this country, because with the level of terrorism going on currently in the north, this man came out to say, why is Remi Tinubu inviting the US to bring more airstrikes to the north? Why not the southeast? So guys, it appears these people do not even understand what is going on. Anyway, let me shock you with this headline. This headline says that bandits, that's terrorists, roam freely in Zamfara state, collect levies, attend Friday prayers, armed amid minimal security. These are, so you can see the image here. Terrorists were seen with sophisticated weapons. They went to pray in a mosque. An imam was there, an Islamic cleric was there, the head of the mosque were there, and these people will boldly come out and go to a mosque and start praying. Now, this Northerner is saying, why is Remi Tinubu saying more airstrikes are needed in the north? Why not in the southeast where there is? So you can see how these Fulanis protect the terrorism that is going on in northern Nigeria. If the Fulani leaders are coming out to drag these Fulani terrorists, to tell them enough of the harm they are bringing on Nigeria, I think this criminality would have stopped. But you see them boldly. How can you come out with killings every day? Killings every day. People are dying in Nigeria, and this man is saying that Remi Tinubu should have told that the United States to bring the airstrike to the southeast, not to the north. Now, see this headline here. It says, bandits, that is terrorists, kidnap woman for resisting abduction. Kidnap 2 in fresh attack on Kebbi community. They killed the person who refused to follow them, and then they took 2 other people These are what people are going through. Yesterday, I showed you a video where a woman was kidnapped 2 weeks after she delivered the baby. The baby has been left in the community while the woman is in the hand of the terrorists. I also shared a video. I also shared a headline with you yesterday where a woman was kidnapped, heavily pregnant, and she gave birth in the den of the terrorists. Now, a reverend father has been kidnapped. A catechist has been kidnapped alongside his wife, who is heavily pregnant. 30 people were kidnapped in that community. And this northerner is saying, why is Remi Tinubu not directing U.S. airstrikes to the southeast? Why is she asking the U.S. to strike in the north? So you can see the cover-up among the northern leaders. There is a whole lot of cover-up. These people are very sympathetic. Have you ever seen a northern elite coming out to condemn the Fulani terrorists who are trying to take over, who have taken over people's land in Nigeria? They don't come out to speak, even if there is attack. Look at Kwara State. Recently, almost 200 people were massacred, executed. Did you hear any northern leader come out to say enough is enough? No. None of them will speak. They'll be quiet. And then if Remi Tinubu says we need more of U.S. airstrike in northern Nigeria, you see a Fulani man rises up to start saying, why would Remi Tinubu dare say that? So guys, let me quickly show you how some Nigerians have reacted to this headline, where this PDP chieftain, PDP, they call him Jaffa Sani Bello, Kano PDP chieftain. He said, why is America not bombing the southeast? America should bomb the southeast, not the northern part of Nigeria. So let me take you through some of the reactions from Nigerians. This man say, you are mad at a Yoruba woman for betraying you after both of you allegedly colluded to orchestrate the insecurity in Nigeria, only to end up chanting Igbo throughout your lamentation. He said, okay, I don't want to use some of the words that she used here, but let me go to another headline here. This person is saying that this man is clever by half. Imagine him criticizing the first lady for seeking help to curb terrorism of Fulani terrorist jihadists, and boldly expressing toxic hypocrisy in mentioning IPOB, sit at home, and insecurity in the southeast. He called Igbo several times in an interview where his argument was about the US eliminating the terrorists in the north. Now, here is the point. First, Fulani elites know the game they are playing. Their anger is that they have failed in their propaganda of using IPOB to cover up their terrorism, and not even $9 million spent by Nuhu Ribadu could succeed in watering down the Christian genocide by Mieti Allah and fellow Fulani terrorists. And he went ahead to say that this man have just realized that IPOB is Buhari and Abubakar Malami that prescribe IPOB, and not country in the world. And no country in the world has labeled IPOB as a terrorist organization. See how the hunter is now being hunted. Who is the evil? Buhari hired Asari Dokubo to destabilize the southeast as unknown gunmen send herdsmen into bushes to attack and kill. After 8 years of Buhari, he left office and died not long after. Soon, unknown gunmen disappeared and Southeast is now breeding again. Only Fulanis are fighting to remove INEC chairman, fighting President Tinubu, and now fighting his wife. Fulani needs to retreat to their 12 states and let other people have theirs. So guys, it is really so pathetic the way this man spoke so boldly, that why is Remi Tinubu asking the US to strike the north and not the southeast? How many Igbos have gone to a mosque to kill an Islam because we want to take over? How many Igbos have even gone to any part of the north to start killing people or even to rob? How many Igbos are taking over people's land? It's only the Fulanis, the Fulanis, the Fulanis. God. My question is, where are the Hausas? Have they all died? Are the Hausas no more existing? Is it that they are no longer in existence? Why are you people not vying for political power? Why are you people not vying for political position? Like those of them in Southern Kaduna, why are you people not actively in politics? You have to be involved so that you make decisions for your people. Because as it stands now, the agenda is to Islamize. And for those Christians who are in core north, their lives are in danger. I mean, those Christians. And we live in a country where other Christian leaders don't care. Because if other Christian leaders care, why have we not built like a safe city for people who are persecuted? Why have we not been able to come up and build an environment where if somebody repents or somebody gives his life to Christ, you can easily come there and be protected and then also be guided until you are mature to live? Why are we just abandoning our brothers and sisters who are lamenting, who are being dealt with, you know, by these terrorists? So guys, it's really so pathetic what is happening in the country. Anyway, I don't know what you make of that. Now, this other headline here is saying that terrorists are being seen, you know, parading in Zamfara State without the fear of security agents. That's another thing, you know. Terrorists parade, armed terrorists. They are collecting armed levies. They are moving around the city. They've taken over. Oh my God, the country is gone. Heartlessness. Islam has brought so much problems to people, giving birth to children that are unguided. You know, children that cannot be guided. Now they are becoming hell on Nigerians. Anyway, guys, I don't know what you make of this. Let me know your honest reaction in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell notification for more. Thank you.
Recently, the wife of the president, the first lady of the country, was in America, and she was calling for more American strikes in the northern. She specifically stated northern part of the country. She didn't call for strikes in the southeastern part of the country that are suffering from the IPOB and sit at home and issues of separation, agitations of separation, killings that are going on there.
You don't think that it's fair to say that the North is a top priority when it comes to insecurity?
The North is a top priority when it comes to insecurity, but it shouldn't be labeled as a crisis that is based on faith.
Is there a chance that you are misinterpreting the efforts as something that is targeting Muslims or North to destroy the region?
Of course, of course. It is a deliberate act.
But where's the facts?
The facts are numerous. Wherever America in the past 20 years has conducted war, it's in Islamic countries. From Somalia to Yemen to Iraq to recently in Iran. Forgetting the fact that millions of Christians are killed in Palestine today. Millions and millions of Muslims are being killed over the years. The recent count in just the 2025 crisis between the Palestinians and the Israelis, 70,000 people dead. Americans are not focusing on that. The European countries are not focusing on that. So this brings out the hypocrisy in this in the southern hegemony. In the context of people with certain faith being designated as certain people.
So you're accusing the wife. You're accusing the wife of the president of what exactly? What did the first lady do?
The first lady has called for attacks. The
Against
American government, she did not mention terrorists.
Who do you think she wants to be
but she did not mention terrorists. Quoting her word for word, she called for more strikes in the northern part of the country. That's quoting her word for word. And if you look at the narratives that are being sent out by certain media organizations in Nigeria here, you talk about Fulani herdsmen bandits. You don't talk about Igbo bandits. You label criminality and target to a certain faith, or you target to a certain ethnicity, is absolute profiling and is condemnable. This is what we need to desist from doing. We should call a criminal, whatever his background of faith, whatever his background of ethnicity, whatever his background of geography, where he comes from. A terrorist is a terrorist. A criminal is a criminal. There is no need demonizing so many other people, innocent people. I'm a Fulani man, back and forth. If you say Fulani herdsman bandit, you're including me. There are criminals that I don't associate with. There are criminals that I condemned their acts.
But isn't there a chance that, I mean, the possibility that all the things you're saying could be true? However, the same narrative could also be empirical, that the bandits are majority from the Fulani extraction. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, if the bandits are from the Fulani extraction, then are you calling every Fulani man a bandit?
Yeah, but that is the point that has not been made.
All right, let me ask you another question. The majority of the people in ESN and IPOB are Igbos. We up till now have the tag of unknown gunmen. Why is it that we don't have the tag Igbo gunmen? I'm asking you that same question.
I suppose you have to talk to the people who are using unknown gunmen.
No. I'm asking you the same question because you asked me the same question, that the majority of the herdsmen, the bandits, are Fulanis. And what is wrong with associating the Fulani?
I'm saying it's a fact that some of them are Fulani.
It's also a fact that 100% of members of ESN and IPOB that are perpetrating the criminality in southeastern part of Nigeria are Igbo people. Why don't we label them as Igbo gunmen? Why don't we label
Why is the
them
equalization
as
important in your view? Why is the equalization
The equalization is important in the sense that you will be able to understand the hypocrisy that is clouded in the narratives that is being sent to the outside world. Fortunately and unfortunately for the northern part of the country, it lacks the mouthpiece to express itself. Most of the outlets, media outlets that are dishing out news and news agendas for Nigeria, for Nigerians, to the outside world, are people that hardly even understand the northern part of the region. So they send out narratives that suit their own interests. It's commendable. And it is a matter of urgency and necessity for our leaders in the north to start thinking about a mouthpiece that is going to extend and that is going to spread our own thinking and our own narrative. We are peace-loving people, we are humble people, and we are a religious people. I have told you in a recent interview that was conducted here with me, a Christian that is living in any part of Kano State is safer than a Muslim that is living in any part of Plateau. And that's a fact. In the past 20 years, how many Christians were killed in Kano? In the past 20 years, how many Muslims were killed, murdered, gruesomely murdered in Plateau? We recently have the issue of General Al-Ghali. In the southeastern part of the country, we have the issue of Gulag. We have the issue of Harira that was killed along with her 6 children and
if you have to cherry
a
pick
pregnant baby.
If you have to cherry pick incidents, there are others who would also cherry pick incidents of mob action. Whether it's Deborah in Sokoto, for instance, or several other incidents where Christians have lost their lives as a result of their faith. I mean, there's always room for everybody to cherry pick and make his own point. But the larger conversation is, where are the common denominators?
The common denominators here is there is widespread insecurity in Nigeria, and it affects everybody. And the federal government needs to do the needful. Take a look at the legal brief that Joash Amopitan has written, dissect it, and look at the comments that are contained in that legal brief and the signals that it sends to the outside world.
Do you think the INEC chairman is responsible for what is playing out right now? Because you keep referencing that legal brief.
Of course, he is the one, he is the author of the legal brief. His seal is there, his name is on it. And up till today, he has not come out to dissociate himself from that legal brief. So we have to hold him accountable. It's a treasonable offense. I repeat it again. It's a treasonable offense. Calling for the use of external...
For a lawyer to...
Is a treasonable offense. Calling for the intervention of foreign military forces in your country. Calling for the United Nations forces, the IU forces, the ECOWAS forces.
I mean, you just said the First Lady is asking for military strikes in the north. Is that also treasonable felony as far as you're concerned?
The First Lady of the country made a statement, and that statement can be interpreted in a different manner. This we are talking about a legal brief, a document that is of 80 pages that somebody sat down, drafted, and even said in that legal brief that Fulanis were latecomers to Nigeria as they joined Nigeria in the 19th century, forgetting that the Usman and Fodio jihad took place over 200 years ago, and associating everything that is happening in Nigeria today to the jihad of Sheikh Usman and Fodio. What is the link? What he has successfully done in that legal brief is label any northern Muslim as complicit in the killing of Christians in northern Nigeria.
That is your understanding of it.
That's what he did.
I mean, that's your understanding of it.
That is what is contained in the legal brief.
Okay, so
and that is what I understand
from
what I read in the legal brief.
You don't believe the New York Times reporting of an obscure screwdriver who has put together a report that has been used to reference what the U.S. Congress is using as data points.
What the U.S. Congress has done.
As data points.
What the U.S. Congress has done.
Genocide.
What the U.S. Congress has done is listen to a narrative that is one-sided, perfected their investigation that is one-sided, never took time or care to go and listen to the people in Katsina, to go and listen to the people in Kaduna, to go and listen to the people in Zamfara, to go and listen to the people in Sokoto, to go and listen to the people in Maiduguri. All the references that are being made is that they had a visit, they investigated in Benue, and they were relying on materials that were being sent out from Nigeria. That is a one-sided approach to the whole matter, and it is grossly unfair to Engineer Rabiu Musa Konkoso.